Well, yep, just like my life, this one is about to get real messy. Real fast. Follow along, please. Hopefully you've heard by now. Kuoming-Chi put out one of his usual tweet threads, and in that thread, he gave us some absolutely insane news. Nevertheless, I'm positive about the foldable iPad in 2024, and expect this new model will boost shipments and improve the product mix. That is a thing to say. That is quite the statement there, Chloe. You're sure? 2024 is really close. It's the next one. It's the next year after the one we're in. That's really close. You sure? We went from no foldable iPad soon to foldable iPad tomorrow. Real quick. Quo went on further to say that this foldable iPad is not just a foldable iPad. No. It has a carbon fiber kickstand. And, well, that's it. That is the end of what he says about iPad. It folds, has a kickstand next year. We're working with a lot here. So this is crazy. This is nuts, right? Like, it's hard to believe Quo, even though he has a pretty good track record. But like I said, 2024 is literally next year. Literally 10 months away. It's just a little over a baby amount of time. The baby's 9 months. This is 10, so 10's close to 9. Well, here's the thing. If you are on the fence, like maybe you don't believe him. Turns out you aren't the only one that does not. Enter Rossius Youngius. Ross Young, everybody. Round of applause. Yet another all-star in the Apple analyst world. Just 8 hours-ish later after Quo tweeted his stuff, Ross tweeted in response multiple OLED iPads in 2024, but hearing nothing about a foldable iPad in 2024. Ha. Oof, this is an iffy situation. See what I meant about messy? You see, Kuoming-Chi is a really fantastic Apple analyst, but like I said, so is Ross. And Ross also happens to be the CEO of DSCC. That stands for Display Supply Chain Consultants. So if there's a display that goes in a thing, Ross is going to know about it. And when he is just straight up saying, hey guys, nah man, hearing nothing about that type of display, no foldable iPad next year that I know of, that's not great. Here's another thing, if I may throw in my own 2 cents about this. Quo is incredible. He calls products like really, really early, years and years ahead of time. But what I've noticed throughout the years, I've been reporting on this man for 10 years now, his timelines are usually not correct. So he's usually correct about the product, what the product will be, what it'll be like, but there's a pretty good percentage that when he says it a certain time, that time is wrong. His timeline's just, he misses. To make matters even messier, later Marcus Germontis also jumped in on this Twitter drama and gave his grimy little thoughts, and he also said that he hasn't heard anything about a foldable iPad in 2024. Oh, but wait. Doesn't end there. Things get even more complicated because in a response to Gurman's tweet, Ross Young again chimed in saying, have heard about a 20.5-inch foldable notebook for 2025, but nothing about a foldable iPad for 2024. Maybe this is just good PR for the Hinge company. Oh my God. Guys, what? Huh? What? Foldable notebook? What? Who? Huh? This is beyond the line of messy. Like, at this point, I'd rather just not know anything, because now I just have more questions. First of all, that last tweet from Ross is just like I don't got the time or the patience to deal with that right now. But secondly, do we want this? And what makes a foldable iPad less iPad and more notebook, as Ross called it? Throughout the years, I have always said that I believe that a foldable tablet is way more practical than a folding phone, even though Apple is working on one of those too. I wouldn't buy a folding iPhone, but I think I would buy a foldable iPad notebook thing. I think. Either way, whatever this thing is, I guess we're gonna have to wait till 2025, because as much as I love Kuoming-Chi, I just don't see this thing coming out next year. Oh God. Okay, so this is the only time on the show that I can think of, again, 10 years, that I just said a bunch of things, but also kind of said nothing. Like, I've been talking for minutes, and none of it made any sense. None of it matters. I guess we'll have to wait and see. All the rumors are just swirled up into one little bunch, and I want to throw it away. To take my mind off of this, I'm just going to go to the Cheesecake Factory and probably commit some war crimes. Okay,